Okay, does that all make sense? Does that make sense? My body. Am I streaming on Twitter? Am I actually on Twitter? I think it broke this morning. It makes sense. Thank you. Where did the cart disappear to? Who gets the cart? What I mean, Bertrand, is there is no like idea of a cart on terminal's side. You just build up a cart locally in the old way. You build up a cart and then you check out and we send the product IDs and the quantities to our API and then do the Stripe thing. Now, every time you manipulate your cart, we're actually calling the server, calling the API and updating like state on the server, right? Or were you just troll? You might have just been trolling. Who gets the cart? By the way, welcome to chat, Octor. What is the encryption in server? What do you mean by the encryption in server? It's an SSH session between your machine and the server. The server is then, shoes unclear, purchase copy. The server is then communicating with the API over HTTPS. I mean, it's using normal SSL stuff. Didn't Teach and Prime insist over and over that they aren't storing any data? Yeah, Carboni, we weren't. Twitter stream lasted 2 minutes 50 seconds. Awesome. We weren't, but now we are. We are going to be storing some stuff. We're not storing like your card details. That's all Stripe. But we are storing your cart state. And we have a database now where we store our own products. So we're not using Stripe for like product metadata. My girlfriend says that's a really long time, so I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, Bertrand, I love you. Oh, it's so good. When are you coming to America, Paul? Because I'm never coming to the Netherlands. Let's just be real. But when do we get to hang out? Come to TwitchCon, San Diego. That's probably a pretty close flight from the Netherlands. Can you go over Asia straight to Southern California, or would you have to fly over the Atlantic and then all the way across America? Because that would be a long flight. That's probably like the longest flight you could take. Will I come to the UK? I mean, probably, Rick. It'll probably happen. I mean, David lives in the UK. I feel like Terminal will end up going to the UK for something. Like, the 5 of us will end up going there for something at some point. I don't know. We're kind of doing like the tech conference rounds. You know what I mean? Going to Laracon in August. At some point, I'll probably end up in the UK. If you come to the Netherlands, I'll let you sleep on my couch. Well, that's a good offer. It's tough to pass up. How far are the Netherlands from the UK? Is that like a train ride? I mean, it's across like an ocean, but like just a tiny little, it's like the channel or whatever. What is the code of conduct for your coffee? What does that mean? About 6 low level? It's about 6 distance or 6 hours. You can drive it? Really? Goes through a tunnel? An hour flight? Okay. Nice. Do you go to the UK much, Bertrand? Or ever? Do you ever go to the UK? Could I just come to the UK and then everyone in Europe just comes to the UK and we all hang out? That'd be fun. Oh, I just realized I didn't even decide like how I want to solve this now. No one wants to come here to the UK. I want to come to the UK. Guideline for how to drink the coffee. Okay. So everything I just said, how do we want to change things now that we have this? Like, this code right now, update selected and update cart. I mean, that is right. It does need to update the cart remotely. It's update selected product, which is different than update selected cart item. So get selected cart item. This is my problem. Because this won't always exist. So when cart item is nil, what does that mean? What does that mean? Yeah, I don't need the selected cart item. I need the selected product, which is different. Selected m.state.shop.selected, but it's the product. Where is it? So we have an int